All right, for Sidebar Stories today, we're going to start with a little bit of lost and found. Have you ever been looking for something, and in your process of looking for it, you find something else that makes you even happier?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, well, we have the story of a Canadian amateur astronomer. His name is Scott Tilley. He discovered a long-lost NASA satellite. The satellite was called Imager, went missing 12 years ago. What Scott was actually looking for was this secretive mission of SpaceX, the Zuma, that had been sent up, and nobody could find it, so he thought he was going to find it. And in the process, he starts getting these signals that he can't recognize. So he tracks down an investigator from NASA, and NASA then kicks into gear, I love this, their deep space network. Such a thing exists. It sounds like from a comic, but it's true. The Deep Space Network kicks into gear. They put all these sort of telescopes together, and they realize that not only does this satellite still exist, that has been missing for 12 years. They declared the mission over, but it actually was still alive and kicking around. They just still don't know what happened and why they lost track of it.
Wow. I was at NASA just a couple months ago, and I got to see it all, and they were saying that there's so many objects that are moving around in space, and as we send more and more things up, it's just going to be happening up there. So we're going to have a lot more.
So this is cool, and for Scott Tilley, who is, like we said, an amateur astronomer from Canada, this was very cool for him.
Does he get a finder's fee? It's a multi-billion-dollar piece of equipment. He literally just found billions of dollars of property and gave it back to somebody.
I love that you always go there.
Backyard.
I mean, throw the guy
I think you're onto something.
Throw the guy a couple of million to say thank you.
Yeah,
the least they can do. That was they wrote off billions of dollars of equipment.
Yeah,
and then they found it, thanks to him.
Scott, I hope you're listening. All right, you know, everybody's got an opinion on who's going to win the Super Bowl this Sunday, Eagles over the Patriots. So if you ask Alexa, AI, what they think, well, here's what Alexa has to say.
Alexa, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
The team favored to win is the Patriots. That was tough to get out. But I'm flying with the Eagles on this one because of their relentless defense and the momentum they've been riding off their underdog status. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Alexa, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
So there you have it. Amazon's Alexa says the Eagles. Now, they did contact Amazon. Amazon spokesperson says that Alexa typically goes for the underdog. If you were curious, Google.
Because Amazon's such an underdog. Right? They can relate, right?
That's the comparison.
All right, Google says that they're still deciding, and Siri says the Patriots. So we'll see what the
giraffe says the Patriots.
And the giraffe says the
Let's not forget that giraffe, right?
Yeah. So
fantastic.
AI. We'll see who's right. Okay, dogs with jobs you like. How about dogs with benefits, Ben?
Tell me more.
Okay, I want to introduce you to Ryder. So Ryder's owner gets this letter in the mail saying that Michael Ryder is entitled to $360 a week to benefits. The only problem is his name is Michael, his dog's name is Ryder. So you have to have an employer, right, to get benefits.
Yeah.
On this letter, the employer listed was some random restaurant. So they don't know who put this information together, his dog's name and his name, or the restaurant. But, you know, they said they're happy to take the money.
So the government is giving him $300 a week, the dog?
$360 a week to the dog. Now, obviously, the owner, Michael, contacted them and says, I think that there's a mistake and there's a problem here. So now there's an entire unit investigating.
Looks like he got a new grooming session, though. Look at
very happy about it.
He looks great.
But he looks like he's got an exacting attention to detail.
This dog?
This dog.
Well, it's funny that you say that. So the owner was asked if he did have a job, what would it be at the restaurant? He said probably be a greeter. Because he's so
people
friendly.
would love it. People would love it.
Just before we let you go, we cannot get enough of the party going on in Punxsutawney in Philadelphia this morning out at Gobbler's Knob. This is live, my friends.
Of course it is.
They are waiting to see what Punxsutawney Phil the groundhog has to say. Is it going to be an early spring? Or are we in for more winter? Just so you know, these revelers have been out there for a long time, since like I've been in this morning.
Yeah,
in their Hawaiian/winter gear.
This is their Christmas, their Super Bowl, their Oscars all rolled into one.
It's true. Let's get some of those hats, though. I love them.
Oh, they've stopped the dancing for now, which is unfortunate because it was so much fun to watch. Oh, but here comes the cello, so now you know the party's going to kick into high gear.
Look at that. Cultural appropriation and cellos. It's fantastic.
It's a bass. I've been corrected.
I'd love to know. Like they sit down and they brainstorm some ideas, and this is what they come up with. God love it. All right, we're gonna keep an eye on Gobbler's Knob. Thank you so much for that.